Hey guys, Kenny here. Now I am now finally getting to the movie that I have been highly anticipating for a year, and I didn't see it until earlier this morning, and I saw this in IMAX 3D, Toy Story 3. I saw it at 11 a.m. June 29th today, and Toy Story 3. This was such a welcome return and satisfying return for all the beloved characters. Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Slinky, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, Rex, Ham, Slinky. They got a new one, Barbie. But it was such a fun and entertaining return for them, and the story in this is also very, very solid. Andy going to college, and he's contemplating either putting the toys, his old toys like Woody and Buzz and the rest of them, because some of the group has kind of gotten smaller, like they don't have Etch anymore, Bo Peep. There might be some more, but I can't remember. But he was thinking of either putting his toys in the attic or donating them. And that was a really good dilemma. I was really pleased with how that little piece was written. And the whole time the toys are in the daycare, that was so well put together, in my opinion. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Like, at first, the toys think it's a fun place to be, but then the toddlers start playing with them. Not normally, it's just a bunch of throwing around, putting the toy eye in the nose, banging, coloring, so they're not being played with normally, like maybe a five or six, no, not 5, 6, 8 or 9-year-old would play with a toy. And then it goes directly into, people keep saying Prison Break. It felt like that too, but it goes into a mode where it's like kind of like a thriller and suspense, in my opinion. And I really did enjoy all the new characters in this. So many, but most in particular, I enjoyed Lotso, Hug and Bear, Ken, no pun to me, Ken, and that baby with one eye over on this side that's missing an eye over here. Oh, and there's this monkey that does this and slamming these drum cymbals together. That's freaky. I loved when Buzz Lightyear was like he was put into demo mode, so he really went back to his thinking of where he's actually a star command per astronaut. it's like it's like everything he was doing for the good of Star Command. He didn't actually think it was a toy. He thought it was a real astronaut, and he actually was thinking that Zurg was a real evil thing. And it was also hilarious when he got changed to Spanish Buzz for 2 or 3 scenes. I can't remember. And it was funny. Spanish Buzz got to really like Jesse. That's who the other toy of Andy's is. Spanish Buzz got to really like Andy more than just a friend. And I loved the little girl that but Woody had been, I think he escaped, and then he ended up being at this girl's house, Bonnie, and it was so sweet seeing how she was playing with her toys. She didn't bang them around, play with them rough, throw them, or try to destroy them like Sid did in the first Toy Story. So, excuse me, Woody got it in his little toy mind that all his toy friends should belong with her. Well, when Andy is off to college, because Andy believes that she'll take care of them and play with them and cherish them like Andy did. This was also one of the more touching animated movies that I've seen in a long time, because also when Woody was talking about Bo Peep, how they don't have her in the family anymore. It looked like he was also kind of choking up about it, and I kind of choked up about it as well, because him and Bo Peep really did get along with each other, and kind of they really did like each other, and they had a playful banter with each other. Like, I think if I remember correctly, Bo Peep kept getting her, it was either a cane or an umbrella put around his umbrella. She put the hook end around his neck and kept pulling him towards her. I actually was also really pleased with how Ken was in this movie. I thought he would be annoying because Ken, girl, he was saying that he's not a girl's toy, but let's face it, Barbie, girls' toys. But who knows? But I was actually really pleased how he turned out. He seemed like a good toy at first, but then it turned out that he was working for Lotso Huggin Bear. And he was also like Lotso's right-hand man in the operation of trying to keep toys there. They won't let the new toys escape. So there's a lock like on this window that goes to the outside. All the doors that are in the building have are locked, and so they can't escape. And I loved how Andy gave his toys away to Bonnie at the end. So I recommend it. So stay cool and roll out to the movie.